I like when they made this VHS cover. It's also the DVD cover. Like, how do we advertise this film? Well, Donald Duck's a popular character, so we'll put that him there. He's in like 5 minutes of the movie. Yeah, this does not represent the movie very well at all. This because the movie sucks.
Melody Time, the most forgettable Disney film ever released. Melody Time is essentially a worse version of Make Mine Music, which already was just an okay film. It's your typical package film, but with the worst animated shorts. Most of them are just okay, raging, and some of them are just bad. And unfortunately, the worst one takes up the most time in the movie, which sucks. In case you're wondering, there's basically no information on this movie. It's the same old story. In the 1940s, Disney released a bunch of films to bring out their budgets so they can make actual full-length feature films, which is what they did in 1950. So yeah, let's just get into Melody Time and why it is a pretty forgettable film and probably the worst of the package films. Melody Time mostly focuses on the fact that some famous 40s singers are in the movie, but they're not really doing anything interesting and the animation is just okay. Depends on which animated short you're looking at. The first short is just people ice skating, like a guy and a girl and two rabbits, and I guess they're in love. That's about it. And there's also this another short that's about a bee getting killed by music. Well, not really, but it's actually like this one's the best one in the movie. And then we get one of the more famous ones from here, which is the story of Johnny Appleseed. So their version of the actual historical events, I didn't even know this was historical as a kid. I guess I failed. I saw this not even in the Melody Time movie, just as a random short. He also wants to travel west for some reason. Keep in mind, the real life figure didn't even go west. Unless you count Chicago as the West, which, spoiler, it isn't. So there's this guy who loves apples, like really loves apples. And he thinks God creates apples, the trees do. He's an idiot. Fun fact about the real guy, he was actually not poor, he was actually rich. He just dressed like he was poor, just to trick people, I guess. He's kind of an asshole that way. But oh well, he planted a bunch of apple trees for people, so I guess people like him for that. I like apples too. I do like this short actually, but it is really short and has some questionable things in it. For some reason, he's really mad when he dies, despite the fact that he's a Christian, and Christians believe that they have a perfect afterlife in heaven. I do not understand Christianity at all. Why are you guys so scared of dying if you get to go to heaven? I don't get it. But it turns out in this universe, heaven is apple trees, so, The next animated story is a fun one. It's about this boat called Little Two, and he's a little piece of shit. He's such a little shit that he gets arrested, and that's all you need to know about Little Two. Little Two takes a giant two, let's just be honest. Then there's a segment about trees. Not like moving trees, like in the Silly Symphonies, that classic short. Just trees. A guy sings about how much he loves trees. And then that's it. If you couldn't tell, this is incredibly boring. And then randomly, there's a forgotten Saludos Amigos or Three Caballeros short put in here. I mean, I like it, but it doesn't feel like it fits here. You could have put in the Saludos Amigos. The movies are really short, but whatever. They dance, they sing a song, and that's about it. I like it, though. And then randomly, we're in live action with people dressing up as cowboys. Now, don't expect anything cool here, because this ain't Red Dead Redemption 2. This is Melody Time. We get the story of one of the worst Disney characters of all time, called Pecos. Pecos? Is that his name? Bill. Bill's a fucking scrawny-ass, ugly-ass loser, who for some reason is like a god. I don't get it. There's racism, ugly character designs, sexist horse, nonsensical plot that tries to be funny but fails, and then tries to be like sad at the end but also fails. And to make matters worse, this is the longest short. It goes on for way too long. It feels like it goes on for fucking eternity. And it sucks. Complete dog shit. Like, I hated literally every aspect of this film. This short film, I should say. This guy is such an asshole that he shoots out every star in the sky except for one. Because it's the Lone Star State. Fuck you, Texas. You're not that great of a state. Go fuck yourself. Oh, in case you're wondering, this guy was also a disgusting looking baby. Ugh, God, I can't stand this character design. It's fucking disgusting. Also, take a look at this map. Just look at it. Do I even need to say anything? Like, why does Texas have a little schlong down there? Like a second Florida. I would say it looks like it took up Florida, but you can see Florida's still there. Yeah. What the fuck? Why is Ohio so fucking big? What the... I don't see my state. It looks like they got eaten up. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this map? I don't get it. Texas is so big that it squishes everything else? Long Island Sound? What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Gulf of Texas? Get the fuck out of here, Texas. So yes, I hate this short, and that's the end of the movie. Oh, he cries, and that's why things howl at the moon, because he's crying over a girl. It makes as much sense as it sounds. Oh, and the girl got launched into space because this horse, who's a fucking jackass, just launches her into space, and then she keeps getting bouncing higher because she's got a fat ass. I'm not even joking about that. Terrible, stupid, hate it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Melody Time. It is just thankful that these are pretty much over, because the next film, you know, it is a kind of package film. It's only two good half films. Well, this is just a bunch of weird shit. You're much better watching the other package films, even Fun and Fancy's free, to be honest, and I don't like that one at all. This is what the ranking looks like now. Melody Time is our new bottom contender, and mostly because I had less fun watching it. There are elements I liked. Johnny Appleseed was mixed, and I liked Blame It on the Samba, and the Bumblebee one. Both of those were very short, and the rest of them were either boring, and that Paco's Bell one just fucking awful. That alone gets a 1 or 2 star rating. This is a film I don't recommend watching unless you're Disney purist and want to see everyone. And if that's what you want, go right ahead. It's not very long, but at the same time, it feels longer than it is. I put the horse in the F tier for the villain ranking just because. The horse I count as a villain. I'm not sure if not many other people will, but the horse. I I was tempted to put Bill too because he's my villain. I hate Bill. Punch him in the face. He doesn't even have muscles. Like, I mean, you can say, oh, I'm not tough, but you're not tough. But this dude, I'm supposed to convince he's tough, but he's like fucking scrawny as shit. Like, oh yeah, he totally did all these cool stuff, right? No, get the fuck out of here. Oh, anyway, the horse sucked. The horse is the villain. Fuck the horse. Alright, so we've got songs to do. You know how it goes, although my mouse cursor's in the middle. We got a lot of songs. A lot of them are not ranked high. So first off, we got Trees. Trees suck. Sweet Sue, it sucks. Sue is not sweet. Sue's in fucking space somehow. I don't get it still. Blue Shadows on the Trail, well, it's from Paco's Bill, so what'd you expect it to be other than the F tier? Let's see. Paco's Bill? Oh, he's also an F tier. Fuck Paco's Bill. Paco's. What kind of name is fucking Paco's? Is that even how you say it? I don't even care. What else is there? In the E tier, we've got Once Upon a Winter Time. I prefer Once Upon a Dream, personally. Then get on the Raggin' Rollin' West. Like I said, he doesn't even go west, and they were in the movie. Even the movie, I don't even understand why I was like, oh yeah, I really want to go west. He's a loser. I'm just pissed off right now if you couldn't tell. What we got in? So there's F, E, and C. We got Melody Time. It's okay, I guess. The Lord is good to me. It's not a bad sounding song, but the concept of the song is terrible, like I mentioned earlier. Then we got the Lil Toot. Lil Toot's a little bitch. And there's a lot of work to do. Well, there is a lot of work to do. Make actual films, Disney. And I think the last one is Blame It on the Samba at C tier there. And there you go. That's the complete music ranking. Oh, I just learned that apparently Walt Disney didn't like the soundtrack for Johnny Appleseed, saying this music sounds like crap, or like New Deal music. I have no idea what that means. The guy had a fight. It's like, I'm leaving. He only was there for like, what, a year? It's kind of funny. Despite it being one of the worst anime shorts of all time, Paco's Bill has his own fucking shop. I'm not joking. It exists. Most people probably don't even know who the fuck this character is and this stupid fucking face. I'm not joking. I cannot stand this character's face. You ever see a character you want to hit in the face? I know people talk about Caillou and like the Ice Age Baby. I don't know if people hate the Ice Age Baby for. But no, this guy I hate. He's in Magic Kingdom and Tokyo, so yeah, avoid those at all costs. And Frontierland, obviously. Next time we go on to better films. It's a 2-for-1 deal. It's The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad, and it's going to be way better than Paco's Bill. So don't lose your head because, well, it's going to get better from here on out. Trust me. Hey, did you know that I made books? Yeah, I have a wiki dedicated to it. And each of the main 3 books I have now, you get a link, which will take you to an Amazon page. Currently, there are 3, with 1 coming on the way and more to come. So I would appreciate if you bought one.